Because there's deers over here, so I wonder if the deers that are in the deer sanctuary are like rescue ones that need to be like protected.
Yeah, maybe.
Because there's some here as well. And that's not the deer sanctuary.
This is the benefit of being really early to get to places. You're the only people here. God, look at the ceiling. Oh, you waiting? Waiting.
Sit. Come on.
Big it's you. Look. Who's there? Who's there?
So it's not real, guys.
So this, everybody, is called Charlecote Park. Well, the building's not called Charlecote Park. That's how it's spelt. Charlecote.
I think it must be like
Charlecote?
Charlotte.
Charlecote. It's just outside the town of Warwick, which is where we've come to this week. We're only stopping here for the one day though before we head on, and we were originally planning on going into Warwick to see the castle, but for two reasons we decided not to do that. We couldn't find any car parks in or around Warwick that didn't have height barriers, so every single car park that I found had a height barrier, so we couldn't park anywhere. And then also Warwick is famous for the castle, which is kind of the main attraction, but you're not allowed to take dogs into the castle or the grounds or anything, so that kind of ruined that plan as well. So instead of going into Warwick and seeing the castle, we decided to come to the National Trust Charlecote Park. So there's a deer sanctuary here, and there's lots of wild, well, not wild because I think they're kind of enclosed, but there's lots of deer around. We've already seen quite a few, but they've been a bit too far away to kind of film, but hopefully we'll get some up close shots of a couple of deer, males and females. Some of them have got the big, I was going to say antenna then, what are they called?
Hey.
I can't remember what they're called. What are they called?
What?
The big horns that
Antlers.
antlers, that's it, not antenna. So yeah, hopefully we get quite close to a couple so we can film them. What do you think, Diggs? Yes.
Do only males have antlers, or do sometimes females?
No, I think it's a male thing.
Yeah.
We were just wondering whether the females have the antlers as well, but I think it's just the males.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Some of them have such big antlers.
No, I know. I didn't realise we could get this close to them. I thought they were very shy animals. I think in the wild they're very shy, aren't
It
they?
says online that
Oh, there's one there.
It says on the map that they're very, very shy and you should stick to the footpath.
Yeah. But often when you come across a deer in the woods or something, it just like scarfers
Yeah,
off, doesn't it?
It's like
Feels
wild
threatened.
deer and it's...
Yeah. But we're literally like right next to them, they're just like chilling. Digby's not allowed off the lead, otherwise that could be disastrous. He'd probably end up getting killed, to be honest with you. He'd chase the deer and get like antlered, wouldn't he? Or trampled. Oh.
Where?
Some more over there.
Oh yeah.
You can see their antenna.
Antler.
So many, isn't there? Go on, Diggs.
What are you doing?
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
This way.
Okay.
Go. Go.
No, do it.
Yeah, probably. On the hunt. It's hard to imagine anywhere I'd rather be right now than swinging in a hammock in the middle of the woods. Swinging on a hammock in the middle of the woods. Are you in a hammock or on a hammock? In a hammock? On a hammock? I don't know. Oh, it's so comfortable. Honestly, for those of you that have never really experienced a hammock, which was me until a couple of years ago, you don't know what you're missing. So comfy. Just swinging away. Wind in the trees. Oh, I could just fall asleep. So we've moved on from Warwickshire and we're currently staying back in Malvern again, which is in Worcestershire. It's the next county over. This is our 4th year in a row we've actually come here, but one of Becky's colleagues that she used to work with, she actually owns this woodland and they're doing all kinds of interesting things in here, and we come here every summer just to kind of chill out and swing in a hammock and have a barbecue or a pizza or something and just kind of just enjoy the woodland life. We actually arrived yesterday, but we spent the rest of the day just kind of saying hello to everyone and just kind of enjoying being here. And we're going to stay here for the rest of today, and then we might move on tomorrow afternoon. Although there's not really any rush. We don't have a rush to go anywhere. They said we can stay for as long as we want. And yeah, we're not really too sure. We're thinking about maybe going into Wales, but then if we do that, we're going further away from home, and then the drive back will be quite a long way. So I don't think we really want to go further away from home. But yeah, I think we're gonna just stay here for probably another day, and then we might dip down into Gloucestershire or something before heading back. But yeah, no real rush really. If any of you are wondering what this thing is, it's a compost tumbler. So I think you put compost in it and then you can turn it on a crank and it rolls the drum round and tumbles your compost. I'd never seen or heard of one before, but that's what it is. Becky's cooking dinner in the van. We're having a chickpea salad with wraps and rice. Although I don't have any wraps, so I'm just having bread. So I'm kind of having a sandwich for dinner, but that's fine. We stayed up quite late last night. I think we went to bed at about 11, half past 11, which is like absolutely unheard of. We usually are fast asleep in bed by 9, 10 o'clock on most nights. So yeah, woke up quite late this morning, and this day's just kind of been, not a drag, but I don't know, it's just, we've just kind of,
gone,
yeah, it's just like gone, isn't it?
Drag.
No.
Definitely not drag.
No, but I mean, like, it's just, I don't know, it's felt a bit like a nothing kind of day. I think because we're so used to getting up early that all of a sudden it was lunchtime and we felt like we just got up and then set the hammock up, made a little fire, and now it's dinner time and it's just like, where has this day gone? So I think we might go to bed a bit earlier tonight, but I'm really enjoying just sitting here in front of my fire. I've got a whole wheelbarrow full of logs that I managed to find and slowly feeding the fire. It's just so nice just swinging in the hammock. That bit of heat as well. Yeah, it's really nice. Is it ready?
The first one is, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go get it.
I think you might need another walk.
Huh? Oh.
You probably don't need the second one.
No. Looks so tasty. Where should I sit? I'm going to sit on the chair to eat this. Oh. I think Becky's cooked lunch and dinner for the last 2 days, so I think tomorrow I should probably do it, but just love a salad. Do you know, sometimes when you lay in bed and you listen to fireplace noise, or you might listen to rain or waves or something like that, if I close my eyes I feel like I'm listening to something, but it's so much more immersive because I'm here, and you can kind of like smell it as well. Oh. It is starting to get a little bit chilly though, and I think it's going to start getting dark quite soon, so I think I'm going to let the fire burn down and then I'll put it out with some water and get ready for bed, I think. But just enjoying the moment of being here. Amazing. Honestly, it's so nice. God, I had such a good night's sleep last night. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what it is. There was something about last night. I don't know if it was the temperature or I don't know what. I slept like an absolute baby last night. Absolutely amazing. But this has been our camp for the last couple of days. We've had to stay down the bottom of the woods because there's actually a weekend woodland course going on at the moment. So there's about a dozen people that are camping in tents, and there's a guy here that teaches woodworking, and they're all kind of making little wooden spoons, and I don't know if they're making wooden spoons, but they're doing like woodworky stuff, and they're all kind of in the woods doing their thing. So we've kind of stayed down the bottom here, in and amongst all of the agricultural equipment, the tractors, the diggers and bits and bobs. Not that that's been a problem at all. It's actually been quite fun kind of snooping around, and that's how I found the chimney thing that I made the fire in yesterday. And there's a polytunnel down here which is just like full of logs, so that's where I got my logs from. But yeah, just being here in the woods, it's just been amazing. Absolutely love it. I think one day we might look to perhaps, I mean this is distant future, we might perhaps think about acquiring some land somewhere and doing something similar. Maybe not woodland, maybe pasture land or something, I don't really know. I'd quite like to have my own veggie patch and have a couple of goats or something. We need to fill up the van with water before we leave because we've only got about a quarter of a tank left, and we're going to stay on the road for a couple more days, I think. I'm not entirely sure where we're going. Becky's kind of planned a little route for us. I think we're going to go down into Gloucestershire and then perhaps stop in Berkshire on the way back. I'm not really too sure, but we're going to be on the road for a couple more days. We're just waiting for the woodworking people to leave because we can't get to the tap because their cars are kind of blocking the way, but I think they're going after lunch, so we won't be waiting too long. Not that there's any rush. I'm quite happy just just chilling out here. I do really hope you enjoyed this video though, and make sure you come back next week to find out where we're going for the next couple of days. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.